Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. As usual, we will begin with a mind relaxation technique. So please sit back and relax. And what we will a theme meditation, what we will use for relaxation today is an image. Question is, do we recognize ourselves in this image? All of us are present here in this image. But can we recognize ourselves? If we are looking for our bodily presence, our bodily projection in this image, we won't find it. Because that is our perishable existence. That existence that we are looking for over here in this image exists in the realm of 5 elements, the navy blue gray area that we see in this image, the world of matter. If we are looking for matter as a representation of us in this image, then we haven't met ourselves until today. And we don't know who we are if we merely identify ourselves through matter and physical existence. And that is the one major root cause of not feeling relaxed, happy, or peaceful. What is the connection between happiness, between feeling relaxed, being peaceful, and our material existence, our physical existence? What is the connection? Anything in this physical world is temporary and changing. Our bodies have changed over the period of time. When we were born versus being a teenager, versus being an adult, then being old. Our bodies have changed in size, in form, in health, in quality. Our material possessions have changed. What we possessed 20 years back, we do not possess today. And what we'll possess 20 years later will be different from what we possess today. Are we eating in the same plate and glass and using the same spoon that we were using 20 years back? Things change. Matter changes. And if our mind is connected to anything that changes, our mind will also keep changing. And that is the reason why we do not experience constant peace, constant happiness, and eventually a state of relaxation. Because every time we feel peaceful, content, relaxed, something outside changes. Because everything is temporary. And then again we fluctuate internally. Because the mind is the only bridge that connects us to the outside world of 5 elements. So that is the boundary. The world of matter is represented by a boundary in this image, which is the dark blue purplish area. And beyond this world of 5 elements is a realm of pure golden red light. And each one of us is a bright light represented by a small dot. And this place is permanent. This place does not change. This place is eternal home, supreme abode. One might question, what has that got to do, and why should I believe? An experience is the proof of its existence. Whenever we travel or we are away from home in this world of matter, we always want to come back home. Home pulls us because of the comfort that it offers, a place of belongingness that it offers. So only if we allow ourselves for a brief moment to connect to this supreme home, a world of silence, a realm of pure energy, no negativity, just golden red pure light. Nothing else exists there. Matter does not exist. Elements of nature do not exist there. So my bodily form does not exist. And if I, through my mind, or even by just looking at this image, take my mind into this world, this eternal world, from time to time in the day, I will experience, without fail, I will experience the peace, the relaxation, that is supreme abode. It's supreme, highest of the highest, eternal, never perishes, always the same, stable. If I can only connect to it, my mind will experience peace. My mind will feel relaxed because it's now connected to a stable, eternal source. It's connected to a stable, never changing energy. That's when we really feel at home and the mind is relaxed. So we have a choice. Let the mind be constantly connected with the world of matter and experience fluctuations, opposite of peace, all the areas of negative energies. Or we can take a break from all of this and allow our mind to connect to a different source, a different dimension, and be open to experiencing how it feels. Just by merely looking at this image. So let's imagine that I am in a black box, a dark room. Nothing's around. I cannot see anything around me. I've entered this space. Everything is dark, no window, nothing. I'm all by myself. I cannot see anything. I'm surrounded just by darkness all around me and nothing else. and then opens a door. And I walk through that door and I enter a room of bright golden red light. I've entered this space. I'm physically present there. It is so pure, it is so bright that I feel extremely burden free, extremely light. My environment has completely changed. It's just like when we take a dip in the pool in water. The moment we go below the surface of water, our entire environment changes. We no longer see the same physical environment around us. We are now immersed in water, a different environment. Likewise over here, when I mentally enter the space of golden pure red light, I need to feel that I'm surrounded by it. I am submerged and immersed in it. And that's when the experience starts. So for now, for today, let's stop here. And we'll bring our awareness back into the session. But today was just an introduction. And once we experience, it will be a totally different perspective towards relaxation. But it will be optional and a choice for anyone to believe or not to believe. It will be a choice for every individual to relax any way they feel. This is just one of the means. So welcome back to the world of matter, the world of 5 elements, bringing our awareness back here into the session. Let's resume the session today. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this 13th session of Python programming. I hope everyone is doing fine. Thank you, Sister Raki. That was a very wonderful meditation. And we'll start the session today, and everyone can mute themselves. All right. Now, today we will be learning about the topics which we are going to learn today is about local variable and global variable. And also we will study about file handling in Python. So in the last session, we studied about the name variable, double underscore name, double underscore.
घरात पुढे धुवून घे निवळ. त्याने मी कसं
Also, we,
घरातलं धूळ जायचं तो थोडं झाडून घेतली
Kranti,
जेवढं लागतं तेवढं थोडं झाडून घ्या त्रास होईल प्लांट चाळायची प्लांटच्याकडे
hello Kranti, please mute yourself.
आराम झाला म्हणजे असं वाटतं की
Then we also studied about the import module also. Today will be about local variable and global variable.
ऑलरेडी दोन दोन भाज्या एकाच भाजी बघतो सेम
व्यवस्थित बनवते भाजी थोडं पाणी टाकून नको पाहिजे ती
I'm just going to share my screen. And, yeah, okay, it's fine now. So what exactly is a local variable? See, we have studied about variables, the basic definition. We are all aware about it. Now, a local variable is a variable that is defined within a function. We are going to create a function and we are going to define a variable. So that is called a local variable and it is only accessible within that function. We can access that variable only within the function. That is why it is called a local variable. It is created when the function is called and is destroyed when the function returns. Now, what is global variable? It's a variable that is defined outside of a function and is accessible from within any function in your code. Local inside the function, global outside the function. Clear? So we will write the code and we will try to understand the definition here. So I will open my Replit. I hope everyone can see my screen. Yes, no? You can give a thumbs up. You can just give some reply. Okay, thank you. And from KK, there is a disturbance. KK, you can mute yourself. Mr. KK, if you are listening. So anyway, we'll continue. I'm going to create a variable x equals to 10. That's a variable I've created. Now I'm going to write a function. This I have created. And inside the function, I'm going to create another variable. So I'll just write y equals to 5 then. And then I want to print the value of 5. Okay, obviously, it's important to call it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I want to print the value of x and y. Okay, let me print x first. So here we can see we are getting the output. Here when it goes to the my function, it goes inside the function and then it is going to print y. The y value is 5 here. So we get 5 first and then it is going to print x. The x value is 10. So 10 will be printed. Okay. Now, next thing, let me print the value of y. Let's see what's the output. It gives the error, name error. It is telling y is not defined. Why? Because I have defined y inside the function and it's a local variable. That is basically a local variable. So it can be accessed only from inside the function. See, I have given print y. So it gives the output as 5. But if I go outside the function and if I try to print its value, it is going to give the error because it's a local variable. Local variable can be accessed only from within the function. Make sense? Yeah. All right. Global can be accessed from anywhere outside or inside the function. Okay. So that is the difference between local and the global variable. Now, what if there's one more thing? You want to understand what is the significance of the global keyword. There is a keyword called global, which we can use. Why it is used? Let's see. Now, say for example, I want to change the value of x from within the function. In that case, I can use the global keyword. Global, I will just write global x. X is the name of the variable. And then I will write here x equals to, I will give some value. Equals to 4. Okay, so let's see the output now. Okay, I'll just remove this print y. So now we are getting 5 and 4. What's happening? My function, it goes inside the function global x, x equals to 4, and then y, so print y, it is going to just give the value as 5, and then print x. Now the x has changed. Previously x was 10 here, but I just changed that, and that was a local, that was a global variable. I just changed the global variable using the global keyword to 4. Now my x is 4 here. Able to follow? Yes, no? Please respond. Did you are able to follow or not? Cannot hear anything. Is my voice proper? Huh. Okay. Yeah. So this is how we can change the value of a global variable inside a function using the global keyword. Where the function, this is the function, and here we are going to call the function. And then we are printing the value of x. Okay, so we studied about local, global, and global keyword. Okay, let's go to W3 schools. Now, let's see global variable definition are created outside of a function are known as global variables. It can be used by everyone, both inside of function and outside. Now here we can see an example, x equals to awesome. And then def my function, inside we are just writing Python is plus x. So what we are doing, this is create a variable outside of a function and use it inside the function. This is the example of the global variable. Okay. Yeah. So when we just write the global keyword, the variable becomes global. So you can just go inside the function and you can change its value also. And also the scope becomes global now. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to convey the concept here. Now, next thing is about file handling in Python.